8:10, 10 past 8 o'clock, Robin. Now the moment you've been waiting for. The Fred Norris song. Yes, Fred Norris, our own Fred Norris.
And it's called You Are the One?
You Were the One.
You Were the One.
I believe, now I'm just taking a guess here, this sounds like something where someone stole Fred's heart, that she was the one, but unless this is about a guy, Fred.
No, it's actually about a woman, but it's not about anybody who stole my heart.
Well, what was she the one of?
Why was she the one?
Why was she the one? That's just the title of the song. That's part of the device that carries the song through. If you listen to it, that's the only way.
Well, why was she? Was she the one who was mean to you or something?
No.
She wasn't the one you went to visit and became a lesbian, was it?
No. That's another one.
You were the other one.
What song did she get? I want to hear that song.
You were the bitch.
That's it.
That's side B.
Right. I remember that one.
You were the C word. I don't know.
Fred finally left his apartment and went to visit a woman. She turned out to be a lesbian.
Yeah, he actually got on a plane and he bought the tickets and everything.
He was all bummed out.
It was a nice trip, though.
Told you to come see me. I'm no lesbian. All right, here we go. I'm excited. Jack, you've never heard any of Fred's songs. No one has on the show.
No one has.
I've always wanted to.
Fred's a good musician. I don't think this is going to be funny necessarily. I mean, I think that it.
This is exciting.
It's not like one of Jackie's songs that you sit and goof on every line.
Well, you'll probably find something to goof on.
Well, let's listen.
I'm sure you will.
Is this you on every instrument, by the way?
Yeah, with the exception of a drum machine, which
right, you had to use.
I can't help that.
Right.
Were you the one that messed up his head? Hey, baby, yeah, you were the one. Did you take his soul and leave him for dead? Yeah, baby, hey, you were the one. My, oh my, what's coming this way? You've been covering every angle, every single day. If you're guilty, you can't hide. If you're not, there's no need. Should have stayed in your own backyard if you didn't want to catch the heat. Were you the one that shot straight from the hip? Hey, baby, yeah, you were the one. Did you fall from grace with a slip of the lip? Yeah, baby, hey, you were the one. Jessica, I know Jesus saves, but now the wild days are over.
Is this about Jessica Hahn?
Yes, it is.
How long have we known you? He doesn't write about us.
No, never wrote a song about me.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby, you would. Now, wait a second. Now I got to go back and listen to the beginning.
Now she's the one who toppled Jim Baker? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Now, what happened? Was this when you met Jessica Hahn on the show?
You know what it was? Is like it was at a time when she was like coming on the show a lot.
Yeah.
And it was like really weird. It was like everybody was like talking about her. They were saying she was a piece of S at one point. Some people were saying she was a victim and all that kind of stuff. So it was just like all that kind of stuff just got into a pot. I stirred it up, and that's what happened.
So you were hot for her at that time?
No.
But I mean, you were thinking about her a lot.
I was thinking about it because she was like on everybody's mind. So I just decided to write a song about it.
But you know, a lot of guys have written songs about Jessica Hahn.
Who?
She's inspiring.
Oh, Tiny Tim.
He had a different reason, I think.
Didn't Kinnison do a song about Jessica Hahn?
Wild Thing.
Wild Thing?
Yeah.
No,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, you know, he did it with her in
But that was
mind.
already a song.
But, you know, it was like sort of dedicated to her.
Who was the other guy? The Vietnamese guy? Or?
Yeah, the Vietnamese guy.
Yeah, see?
The Vietnamese guy wrote a song about
Me
Jessica.
and Ba Zhou Zhang.
Ba Zhou Zhang. Want to get back to the song?
Yeah.
And there's gonna be hell to pay. Yeah, you were the one. Yeah, you were the one. Yeah, baby, hey, you were the one. You went down to the river and you
See, with fredSongs, there's nothing to goof on. Wait, Robin's got something to goof on.
No. You don't think there's anything to goof on? Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
I want to hear this.
I mean, he can sing, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah. And he can play.
and he can play. I mean, what are you going to say? I told you it wouldn't be
He's the
embarrassing. Because I know he was real nervous about playing this for us.
Of course. Who wouldn't be?
Why?
Why not?
So, you
What,
know,
are we super critical or something?
we never goof on your music. I mean, you know, when he does a song
Well,
parody.
I mean, you know, you expect it to happen anyway, so.
Hey, you were the one.
There you go.
People be singing this today.
Right?
Yes.
Want to hear the rest, Robin?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the one. Yeah, you were the one. Yeah, you were the one. What man's gonna want you now? You went to the river to deliver your son. Yeah.
Interesting. What man's going to want you now?
Right.
Fred has an interesting view of women.
No, that was at a time when no one was going near her,
Right.
if you recall. Like, everybody
I
was
don't know what
intimidated.
time this was.
Oh, yeah, there was a time when she was, like, kind of lonely and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that's now. That's what she tells us. I mean, no man's going to want her because...
Because of all the controversy, it's like, you know, what she represents. It's like if you sleep with her, she tells everybody. It's,
Right.
It's all kinds of trouble.
Even Linda Lovelace found a husband for him.
Right. Yeah, Jessica will find
It's
someone.
just a song, right?
Well, I know that Jesus saves, but you should have saved a little self-control. Yeah, you were the one.
She should have exercised self-control
Right.
because...
What self-control?
Well, because he means talking to everyone about everything
Talking
she
to
does.
everyone,
Oh,
picking the
okay.
people that she got involved with.
Oh, she had to. That's a lot of self-control.
Right.
There you go.
No one can exercise that much self-control. Because Fred does exercise a lot of self-control.
Oh, total.
Much too much.
Total self-control.
No, he really does. He's very controlled. Constantly.
He meets no one.
Right. Unless we introduce him to it. So is this an anti-Dominic anthem?
That's in the works.
Really?
Uh-oh. Dominic's in the song.
You were the fat one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you were the one.
There it is. You were the one. With a minimal amount of interruptions by me.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
I'm impressed.
Yep. Oh, nothing funny there. I like it.
Thank you.
I mean, I
Well,
like
as
it.
long as you don't get into Fred's mind.
Right. But that's Fred's mind. And you know what? If you don't overanalyze it,
Yeah.
it's pleasant.
Well, thank you.
You were the one, Fred Norris. Fred Norris composition. Hey, who knows, Fred? Maybe some musician heard that and wants to buy that from you.
Yeah.
You never know.
Record it.
But I don't know why he
Electra,
doesn't
Epic.
do music.
Yeah, how come you never send it to anybody?
That's a very good question.
Well, it's the very good answer.
You must have an answer.
I'll write a song
You
about
don't-
it, and then I'll play it for
Do you feel it's not good enough to be sent to someone?
I'm actually kind of happy with the way that turned out. Usually I'm not.
Right.
And it's like now, it's like, I mean, you just said it last week. It's funny that you said it. I was just like been buying like different pieces of equipment and stuff. And I've been seriously thinking about just recording more stuff and then just either selling the songs or whatever.
Should I call Tommy Mottola for you? And
Oh, sure, why
all right,
not?
All right.
The next
Call
great
Island
song.
Records, Virgin. Not RCA, though.
Not RCA.
No, not RCA.
You don't want to be on RCA.
Don't want to be on RCA.
Why is that?
Don't want to be on RCA.
Why is that?
Don't want to be on RCA.
Why is that?
Don't want to be on RCA.
Why don't you want to be on RCA?
I think that
Suddenly Fred is not turning down offers.
I just had to pick a label.
No, you don't want to be on RCA?
I don't want to be on RCA.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's like I always remember when we were on the radio. It's like they always seem to have the worst people.
That could change. Fred.
Yeah, Fred, you could change the whole label around.
This is true. It worked for Elvis.
There you go. Fred is a particular dude.
This is the self-control we're talking about.
Wasn't Hall & Oates on RCA?
Arista now, I think. They
Oh.
used to be in RCA. I think they got big when they moved to Arista.
I see. So you're saying RCA would ruin your career.
I think so.
I see.
That would stifle you.
Yeah,
It would,
stifle
it
it.
would stifle me even before I got there.
By the way, Stuttering John does not want to get confused with Fred. He will take RCA. Or anybody else. You know, there's a lot of people with musical talent. I've noticed this about music. There's a lot of people out there who can play and sing, like a Fred Norris, for example. But there's so many of them
How does one break through?
Right. It's almost impossible.
Why Richard Marx and not Fred?
Right, exactly. You know. But there it is.
Oh, you don't have an answer.
I don't have an answer. Richard Marx would have an answer very easily. He would tell you his songs are better.
Oh.
But you can't, you just can't figure that out. 821-92.3 K-Rock, WYSP, WJFK. Let's take a break. I'll check the phones for any more Super Bowl girls. We should start